Okay, 160 laps. It's going to take a while. Hopefully we make it fine to the end and we'll have a shot at a solid finish, maybe winning.
Hope so, hope so.
Fans here.
Solid points day would be nice too, but I would love to win one of these races for once instead of finishing third for the millionth time.
Yeah, I was having a little bit
I don't know. We just haven't been able to find our way there yet. We'll get there eventually. We keep running this swell like we did last time at New Hampshire. We'll do that eventually.
Getting wrecked in turn 1. Look out.
Yeah, we'll do whatever we can. It's going to take a while to finish this race tonight, but hopefully it's a good show.
Oh yeah. Hopefully we can finish where we start for once.
Gillen did to a job at Kroger. Take it and shove it.
Yep, that would be nice.
We'll see how this race plays out. I'm just going to take it easy for the first little bit here. If I get past, I get past, but we'll get our way back up there, and we'll just have fun. Be prepared. It's a long race.
Yep, let's do it.
And Cody's in this race. Hopefully, he won't be an issue for long.
Green flag. You're all clear?
Got a lot of guys starting from the pits.
And the Brickyard 400 is underway here today, folks. They are fanning out wide on that.
Gonna be a long night at the Brickyard, guys. Settle in and enjoy.
And Michael Latham will lead lap 1.
We halfway yet?
Just about. This is what I go to the first cross and I can sense it.
And we got a lot of loud mounts in here tonight.
Half a second behind, no one in front, 1.5 seconds to P3. You're pulling away from those guys.
Yep, I'm just trying not to kill the tires right now. I'm completely missing the line too. Gotta be right below that white line, gotta put the left sides right below there. Pretty much right next to the curbing. And I did a pretty poor job of that there. Well, we got a lot of laps to figure this out.
You got a little excited. That was short-lived.
Setup's a little tight on entry and then loose to the center off. It's got that push loose effect where you have to put a lot of wheel into it just to get it turned and then get loose in the middle of the corner. It's not the best setup, but we can live with it.
I like how you guys are breaking the draft for 25th. That is so cool.
I was high five Mr. Crew.
I've seen that.
Yeah, we're just good for an update.
Try to do a 2001 Jet 4 and win for 27.
Hopefully we can just get a nice long green flag run here, get settled in. I just don't want to kill the
So far, a
tires.
pretty quiet race compared to New Hampshire. Not complaining. I wouldn't mind if it stayed this way.
I don't think we're listening to the same all teams chatter, man.
Oh no, I've got all teams on. I'm just mean for us around us, it's pretty quiet compared to New Hampshire.
Oh yeah, I was just saying these guys are kind of loudmouths though. But yes, it's very clean so far, at least.
It's good. I'm enjoying it. No one in front, 16 seconds for some lap cars. Ari's keeping with you. P3 is slowly starting to fall back, so we're in good shape so far.
There's that push loose that I was talking about. Let the right rear slide a bit coming off the corner, heading into the south chute.
This is a long race.
At least it's a notable race unlike Michigan.
Adam, take it on the back straight, bud.
I couldn't keep up with my notes in New Hampshire, and here I'm just waiting for 5 laps to go by to make a note of a lap time.
It's an odd little line of cars here for like 5th or 10th.
One way to save a third pass. After incident 3.
Yeah, I got about 5 laps of practice, so I've got.
Oh my.
Well, the good news is you got 160 to practice here. Jacob, you could have done the same thing I did.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Try not to tell him.
Just hold the brake, dude.
Try to keep it off the wall.
My arms are already tired.
It's a... So the 30 car that they're speaking to, Jacob, actually did spin, and he was stopped on the track, but the yellow, for whatever reason, didn't come out.
Ten four.
Reckon in 3.
Nice save.
Nice.
Yeah, that'll be bad news for him when I get back to him.
You go get him, man.
I never got a contact one in there. Sorry about that.
Forget about him. Just catch him and pass him back.
Lap 12 and friendships are already being made.
How bad is my back 12?
Can't do anything with the area behind me, Mr. Booth.
It started as a push loose, and now it's just getting exaggerated. It got super tight coming off of 2.
Yeah, I saw that Ari made up quite a bit of ground up you there, but you still got 3 seconds back to P3. Pretty interesting considering we only have 13 laps on these tires, but I guess that's how much they fall off.
Yeah. We can stop at lap 27 if we need to. We can make it on 5 stops from there. Just theoretically, if it stayed green, I mean.
Okay, 4 tires of course.
Oh, Logan turned the wall.
I followed Matt up there.
I'm guessing the toe's knocked out.
Ah, my toe's fine. I fucking destroyed that thing.
Chris, did you hit puberty while I was gone?
Here, kitty kitty, remember me?
Why don't you watch the replay? I didn't touch shit in my end. Just pass him!
Yeah.
Yellow's out.
Conveniently timed, too.
I just looked back to see whether the 10 wrecked whoever he was fighting with, but it wasn't them.
Yeah, we gotta retaliate on lap 16 of a 400-mile race. That makes sense.
Yep, that's the way to do it.
Totally worth completely destroying your car and ending the race like 2.5 hours early, right?
Yeah, I mean, what's the point of continuing? Just do 17 laps and go get a beer and relax.
Yeah.
Yeah, but great job so far. You're pulling away from P3. Ari was the only one who was keeping up with you, but of course, when you got tight there into the wall, well, you didn't actually get into the wall, but when you slipped up, that's when he made up ground on you. But other than that, you're the best car out here so far.
Yeah, I think if I can just not do that again, I think I'll be able to keep him away from my draft and we'll be okay. He might have been falling off, but I was falling off a lot too, actually.
Four tires, 10.2 gallons.
This sure is one long pit road. Oh, thank you, Brian. Alright, hopefully this is a good stop.
That
That guy got 2. I'm gonna let Ari beat me out.
Outside, he cleared you. P3.
And some guy decided to be a 2-tire hero there, so I let Ari have the outside.
Yeah, good stuff. We'll see whether that guy in first gets killed or whether it works out for him. It'll be some interesting information for us.
Yeah, I don't expect him to be very fast at all.
was a caution for who wrecked.
Matt, how'd you manage to hit the wall and like continue on?
I hit it pretty flat.
I thought I hit it pretty flat too. I almost flipped over.
Well, I lifted, so...
Hey, Kitten Slang, it has been a while since I've seen that name. I'm doing good, how are you?
Somebody take 2 tires up there.
0 tires up here.
Front row.
Row, Randy.
I think he drove through to lead a lap or something. I don't know. I think he might be sitting here.
Does anybody else feel like they're getting closer with the tire?
It feels better. Still got a ways to go, but yeah, it is closer.
Feels like if you, especially the right rear, if you abuse the right rear, especially New Hampshire, it didn't want to forgive you very quickly.
Yeah.
Are we still under pacing?
Yeah,
2 to go.
well, after I got
Got it, okay.
set of 4 a couple of times, right rear definitely didn't like it.
And it is pretty early for that.
Yeah, the interest rate is definitely higher when you start using the tires. That's for
Damn it. I was hoping he would stay out and we could get a third place start, but that didn't work out.
What's that?
Yeah,
I was hoping that guy was going to stay out and we would be starting third, just like we were hoping to, but I guess he's going to pit.
No, he's just doing some pace lap shenanigans. I don't think he's pitting.
More horsepower, manhandle these things.
Yeah.
The only reason I don't like loose setups is because I can't feel the car, and my visuals obviously don't work.
I guess he is. I don't know why he stayed out for so long just to pit. If I knew he was going to do that, I wouldn't have let Ari have that spot.
Maybe having one screen will hurt.
Yeah, you can get it back though. It's all good.
This race car?
You know what happened? He got called out on it, and then he decided he was going to wuss out on it. That's what happened.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, he was going to go for that if nobody said anything, and it would have just caused a big mess, probably. But then somebody called him out on it, so he decided to not do that.
Right side tires were the worst, right front was the most worn, as is to be expected, I guess.
Yeah. I'm seeing 81 all the way across the right front. That's not bad.
Yeah, it could be worse. Could be New Hampshire.
You definitely don't give up speed in the center lifting because you're loose like you used to. That's for sure.
Well, that's my opinion of what happened.
Okay, so we're going green
That may
on lap
not
21.
be what actually happened.
I'll let you know when he goes, but of course you'll have a better view because you don't have the delay I do.
Mm-hmm.
Pace car is off. Going. Inside. Inside bumper, he's all the way on the bottom, you have a lot of space, all clear. Nice job. Well, I'll be fitting.
Really?
Yeah, they were 3 wide behind you on the green flag right there, so we got a little crazy, but luckily we got away from them.
Yeah, people tend to take advantage of the long straightaways here to block.
Outside bumper. Outside, even with you. Outside bumper. Still there, all clear. The one car just door jammed him. You're all clear, all good, nice job. Back to first, where you belong.
I felt like I turned into the wrong mark. That was me, I apologize, but I didn't feel like I did anything else. I felt like you turned in a little bit.
Let me know if I'm holding you up down there. Thanks, James.
Still a little on the loose side coming out of the corner, but we're all good so far.
Yeah, you're pulling away from him. You seem to have this setup figured out the best out here currently, so I'm not going to get ahead of myself, but so far we're looking very good.
Went down, that's not good. I don't know, Twitch seems to be doing that a lot lately where it just randomly resets for no reason. Hopefully it won't happen again. Didn't miss much anyway. Oh, Gilliland made a mistake. Or maybe he's just pitting.
You hit the cone on purpose, Adam.
Not on purpose.
I was gonna wheel control if he did.
What happened there? Did he lose it or something? Or did he just quit?
I was going to ask you because I was looking around at the standings and then I go back to the relative and I see that there's no one anywhere near you, so I'll go and take a look. He has disconnected, so I guess he just quit. He went into the pits and disconnected.
I wonder why he bothered to even race then.
I mean, if anything, it's going to be a hit on his iRacing, so it doesn't really make sense.
Okay, Dwayne, I'm going to back out of this. Yeah, I'm thinking the same.
Yeah, he didn't have any trouble. He just, on lap 27, after following you around normally, he just pitted and just quit. No reason for it. He didn't hit the wall, he didn't hit anything, he was perfectly fine.
That seems a single file now.
Must be Rick Hendrick's new starting park entry.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, it's better for us, so no need to complain. 131 laps to go, so we're nearly there.
Wrecking off 2. On the backstretch.
Yellow number 2.
Thanks, Kingsbury.
The track's black right in the middle. Jesus Christ, dude.
You last pitted on lap 17, you want to come in again?
Yeah, we're gonna have to pit a lot here. This place just eats tires up.
So we'll fill it up in 4 tires.
Alright, 25.
Yep.
1.
We're in another one.
Yeah, that was netcode. At least I think it was. I didn't see any text.
Oh, dude, you freaking just pulled right in front of me.
Yeah, I got loose. My first time, man.
Oh my god, I'm talking about after you tried to get yourself going again.
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah, I know you don't, bitch.
Oh wow, the heat is rising.
I just appreciate
Yep.
it when you could have just kept it out of, kept it out of harm's way and stayed off the track.
I got into someone. That's what turned me. I think I got into row as those come off corner.
Yep, it's gonna be a long night indeed.
And just think, over 130 laps to go, or 120 I should say. Instead of answering, he says why. Hey, he started yesterday.
So because we're ARCA braking, we
6 tires, six tires, wow. 4 tires, 6.8 gallons.
So much hatred.
You saying I ARCA brake?
nah, not you.
I'm getting ready to say we're running 200 miles an hour and you decide to spin in front of a field. Don't call people for ARCA braking. We're not the ones wrecked on the track. It was you.
Nah, I just left the guys complaining after things for 10 seconds later.
I must have the Jeff Gordon's.
P3 again, was that slow stop?
Yeah, 14-1.
Must be like 7 spots, and I didn't bitch about it.
Yeah, but I don't think I hit you, did I?
Yeah, you did. It just wasn't enough to make contact. It was just enough to get me loose.
Yeah, I didn't hit you.
I don't know what this 8...
We know that you can get around Ari, and P3 is better than P2, so I think we'll be okay.
I don't know what this 8 car is doing, but he's starting to annoy me.
I was trying to keep it off you.
I guess he's just trying to fall way to the back, trying to stay out of the big junk, so he's pitting later on.
Well, that doesn't make much sense. You'd want to be in front of it, not behind it.
Yeah, I barely got into it.
Well, if you don't have pace to keep up in front of it, then you'd have to be behind it, because your only other option then would be to be in it.
Yeah,
Well, then be in it and stop annoying me. That's what I say.
it was just enough to turn me around.
Less competition for me, right?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So are we on 2 to green, or are we still pacing?
I'll let you know when we cross the line this time. 2 to green.
So I guess he'll pit this time. If he doesn't, it'll be quite interesting.
Yeah. Could say that again. I don't know how the Ford beat me out. It was just a bad stop. It was just a bad stop, and they must have had 12s when I had a 14 or something. He's not going for YOLO strats. He's probably going to pit as soon as he comes by this time, so he's just doing this to be a nuisance. Well, at least they got all race to work on it, right?
Yep. Okay, he's pitting. Good stuff. So P3.
Yeah, I don't want to fire the pit crew just yet.
Yeah, we'll see. Have you seen the movie Cars? You know, the little Italian tire changer that works with Luigi? We need to get him in. He can change them all faster than 4 guys can.
So I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, latency and quality are good. No issues there like last week for no reason. Hey, Rutgers Cavs.
Yes, Adam had to go for the night.
So the leaders in front of you, Ari, behind you, you have the 21 of Colton. Outside you have Marcus in the 4, Dylan in the 6, and Dwayne in the number 3.
And 4. I'm not gonna force my way back up there. I'm just gonna try to take it easy for a little bit. We still got a long way to go.
Yeah, let's just get through turn 1, hopefully without going through wide.
What are you doing, by the way, Rutgers Cavs?
Pace car is off. Going. Outside. Outside even with you. He's up against the wall. You have room if you need it. Still outside. Even with you. Outside clear. Outside door. Outside door, you're even. Still there at your door. Clear.
How are they driving it in so deep and getting away with it? I don't understand that. I thought I braked pretty late and still got away with it. Why try that shit? I'm just gonna go right into the fucking fence.
I'm not going to back out if you're taking me 3 wide, I'm just telling you.
They're bouncing off each other up here like.
Don't go on left.
Outside, you're on his bumper. Outside on his door. Outside, even. You have wiggle room if you need it. Outside bumper, you nearly cleared him. Still there. Outside clear.
I don't know how the 6 was able to pull me on the outside there. I thought I drove it in pretty deep and he still managed to get around me.
Yeah, well, he's a wizard. Yellow number 3.
Here comes the eye-pacing.
Were they going 3 wide back there?
Not quite.
A quarter of the way done.
It'll be a long, long night.
Yeah, at least you only have to deal with 80 laps or whatever on Monday, right, Dwayne?
So you only have 2 green flag laps on those tires, so just follow whatever the guys in front of you do.
Please.
Yep.
You can look at the I did not see anything. I didn't even see smoke until after I rammed you in the ass.
If they do come in, you want to take 4 or 2?
4 every time.
I moved up and then I saw Raul spin.
Okay, I guess maybe we'll gamble towards the end, but until then I'll just keep it on 4.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't seen it, so I don't know what you've seen. I just know 90% of people don't drive past the fucking hood pins. They focus on the end of their car and don't notice what's going on 10 cars up in front of them. I ain't saying that's you, but, I mean, it just happens a lot.
.4 gallons, 4 tires.
Yeah, I mean, we have nothing to lose right now. It's still really early.
Yeah, some guys stayed out. Hopefully they don't cause problems.
Oh, this is iRacing we're talking about.
Sorry, say again?
I said this is iRacing we're talking about.
Yep. Another slow stop, or did they take 2?
Nope, 2-tire hero spotted, number 18.
Got it. I think 27 Justin is in P1 currently. He stayed out. Maybe he'll pit. The 8 car, your best friend, the one who's been playing games, he stayed out, so he should be pitting. So I guess we'll be in P4 when this goes green.
Mm-hmm. See ya, Rutgers Kev. The thing is, though, on iRacing, like, sticker tires are always gonna win, no matter what. So, more often than not, you'll take 4 over 2.
Yep. Unfortunate, but that's how it is, so we have to go by it. Okay, so you've got 6 cars in front of you. I presume the number 8 will be pitting like he has been the last couple of times, so if that holds true, we will be in P5. But I guess this guy, oh, he's falling to the back, Chandler, okay. So we are going to be P4 if he pits.
He was a lap down. I'm P6 right now, so I'll be 5th, apparently.
Out loose in 2, getting pit.
Yeah, I didn't see him on the relative because it doesn't allow me to scroll up, so I thought he was on the lead lap. But yeah, if he pits, we're going to be P4. If not, we're going to be P5. No, I lied again. If he does pit, we're going to be P5. If he doesn't, we're going to be P6. Sorry.
It's alright. We just gotta get a long green run going, and then hopefully we'll cycle to the position we deserve to be in. These yellows are just killing my buzz.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I was hoping we would spread out more, but I guess not. We'll have to take a look back at the end of the race to see what caused these yellows.
I wasn't gonna do it.
Oh god, we'll be here all night at the rate we're going.
Yeah. Okay, so we did pit, so we're going to be P5.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, I kind of figured. These guys are getting pretty predictable.
Are we at 1 to go now?
Yep. Actually, I should say these guys are very predictable.
So Justin is in P1. We haven't seen him yet tonight, so we don't know what he's capable of. In front of you is the number 18, Ryan, and Ari is starting P2. Number 6 on your outside in P4. Actually, ahead of you on your outside in P4, and the 21 of Colton on your outside.
Those bonus points.
Exactly.
You just have to get around these guys.
Exactly.
Your biggest competition right now seems to be Ari.
Plan will work out just like I planned.
Base car is off, going. Outside. Clear. One coming on the outside. Outside bumper. Outside door. Outside at your door. Outside even with you. Outside bumper, you're on his bumper. Clear. He hit the wall, watch out for him. Outside. Clear.
I gotta stop braking going into turn 1. On restarts, that is.
Yeah, they seem to... No one else seems to be braking and they're gaining quite a lot on you.
Better in front, off four.
Wow. Luckily he turned the wheel and went the other way.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
I'm like, oh, he's coming back up. He just stayed there.
I need new underwear.
Kind of.
So, new underwear you said?
And then he kept it down. Nothing happened.
Yeah. I don't know why that happened. Who was that? Was that the guy that stayed out?
Let me check. That was the 21 of Colton, and I believe he was on fresh tires just like the rest of you.
No. Yeah, that's that loose off thing, I had to guess.
But luckily he tried to save it, didn't manage to do it, and he started going the other way, because if he held it the way he was, he would straight come into the side of you. So, a bit of luck there.
Oh yeah, there would have been a lot of big junk if he tried to save it like that.
Sorry, Marcus.
Okay. Interesting. Your tires have got about 2 green flag laps on them, so I think we may be okay.
Yeah, it seems like if I can just get track position, I can pull away from most of these guys, so that's all I'm trying to do. Like, aside from guys like Ari, you know, I can pull away from them if I just get clean air. So if I have 2 extra laps on my tires, big deal.
Yeah, we should be okay. Just keep saving fuel just in case, because we never know what's going to happen. But yeah, I'm not concerned. We have good speed here, so I think we'll be okay. Get around this 18 and start setting sail.
Oh, I wasn't kidding when I said it was going to be a long night, guys.
It's 5 minutes past 10 o'clock and we're not even halfway, so this is going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, many laps is the setup does.
Oh yeah, this could... If it keeps going at the rate we're going, we're going to be here till like 1 in the morning.
Works for me. I have nowhere to be.
Yeah.
Woo!
I thought it was somewhere in the mid-30s. That's a big variance there.
Mid-30s if you clutch the damn thing.
Yeah.
Well, that sure was a thing, alright.
Yep. It was pretty interesting to see, but it was kind of stupid because if he jumped back on track in front of you guys, that would have been annoying.
Rolling on the floor laughing. How are you driving?
When did the race start?
There's some guys on here.
I didn't know the race started at the rate we're going. It started at 10 after 9. How many cautions have we had? 4 or 5?
This is the 4th one.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Can't really tell much from that, honestly.
But it seems these guys are starting to drop like flies.
God, I hope so.
I mean, Chad, he was in P3, he just gave up, hit the wall, and bye-bye.
Well, he was at the back of the pack, but he stayed out. That's the only reason he was P3.
I see.
He basically pulled a start and park instead of just parking. He just wrecked it. One to go, by the way.
Well, if you're gonna go out, then go out with a bang, right?
Exactly. Well, that would be one way to win. That would be one way to win, Kittens. But that's not the way we want to win. But
The
that sure
15th of
would be
Raoul,
a way
who
to win.
was restarting P3, he was just blinking a little bit, but hopefully gets straightened out, no problems as of right now.
Yeah, I saw it in my mirrors.
Do you use the side mirror or just the middle one? The virtual one?
Just the virtual one. I don't. With the FOV that I have, I can't use the regular mirrors. I can't see anything.
I see, they kill the flaps, the FPS as well.
Yeah.
Head car's off. Going. All clear for the time being. Still all clear, you're good. Get after him. Outside door. Outside, he's letting you go clear.
Oh, sorry, did I slide in front of you?
That was pretty nice of him.
Yep.
Speed killer. Go to wing. Go, 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 go. I know it's crazy ass to win, but did you see any damage on my car while you were making that pass?
You look good.
Then four. Ten cars got damage on the right front. I don't see it.
Okay, so slow car on the bottom. He just exited the pit. He's coming up to the top. He's gaining on him pretty quickly.
Okay. Thanks.
That's loose, but we got a hang of it. We got a hold of it. Loose is fast. Actually, it's very tight on entry, but it's loose to the center off. It's a push loose effect, really.
Ari is up to P2 after restarting 7, 2 seconds back. William, no pressure, I'm just driving.
Thanks, man.
Just trying not to hook that curb. That'll
Go ahead and
real
dive on people.
loose.
That'll work.
But we're doing alright. I'm keeping up with Ari, even though he's got slightly newer tires. For the most part. So we're doing fine right now. Well, that's alright, I'll just knock on some wood and we'll be good. Now we're good.
Jeez.
Yellow number 5.
Doing a long race like this again.
It worked out pretty well, actually. I was really not much slower than Ari, even though he had slightly newer tires.
You'd think with 160 laps there'd be more patience.
Yep.
No, everybody's driving like Greg Biffle.
Or Danica.
Hopefully I'll be the first out of those 7 to finish. Well, this is how it always is with me. When I'm doing good, we have a bunch of cautions, and then when I need the cautions and I'm running badly, there's no cautions. It's just long green flag runs. Pretty typical for me, honestly. Hey, Jeff. How's it going? What kind of lap times is Ari doing there? Excuse me.
Zero 60, 241, 160 were his 3 last laps.
10-4.
So quite a bit faster than you, but he didn't seem to be able to gain it for some reason on the relative.
Well, thank you. Hopefully it'll stay good. I'd like for it to stay that way.
Okay, finally, P1. Well, P2, but the magical number 8 car is the one in front of you. He's going to come in, so finally we made it out first again. How's that stop?
Pretty good. I think it was a 13-1.
Yeah, I guess the pit crew don't want to be in the line for a new job.
Oh, I already missed his pit box. Yeah, he's doing that again. The sickness in chat said, I already missed his pit box, so that's why he dropped back.
Okay. Oh, you mean on the last stop, of course, right? I guess that's what he means.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, actually, this time. Because last time he restarted 7th, but he must have missed it this time because he's all the way back there behind Jeff Gordon.
Yeah. What position is he in now? Also, thank you,
6th,
Wild God
so he'll
Sweat.
be 5th once the 8 car pits. He's saving fuel, so
Oh, you're talking
I
about
guess you're doing the same.
Do that.
Jeff, not me.
Was it a gun-free zone?
I think. I'm not positive.
I don't know, but that shit doesn't make any sense anymore.
I swear to God, the world's going to hell.
Yep.
Hey, Duel, I wasn't trying to be funny.
movie theaters, I'm pretty sure it's gun free or whatever.
Not all of them. Movie theater I go to allows them.
About 3 miles down the road, man.
This is why I always preach having a concealed gun permit.
10-4 on that.
Yeah, my neighbor does training on that. He's like charges, I think, $200. I think I'm gonna get him to do it.
Gonna have to soon, man. Everybody's going crazy.
Talking about guns, that's when us New Yorkers are left out of the conversation.
I know what you mean. Shit, growing up, my mom would never let me.
Yeah, I wasn't really following what happened there, to be honest with you. I might have been talking over it.
I hope I'm not interrupting when you're speaking, because I noticed on some of the videos you're speaking and in the middle of it I start talking to you, but I guess there's no way of me foreshadowing that.
Inflicted
No.
wounds. So I guess it was like a, I don't know, someone was in front of him. That ain't fun. But it seems like, you know, if he acts canoe,
I guarantee if it isn't about race, he'll get swept under the rug within a day, like the Marine shooting did.
could have just been like a beef or something, just someone got pissed off at someone else and then they shot themselves.
Damn.
Yeah, some messed up stuff right now. It's ridiculous.
Oh, it might be done quicker than you think. The cautions
take one good guy
iRacing are
with a
pretty
gun to end
quick.
it.
So there's going to be a while.
Amen.
It might not be quite as long as you think.
What they're talking about is, in Louisiana, in a theater, there was another shooting tonight. Shooter dead, several wounded, from what I can see on CNN currently.
Oh, just tonight, really?
Many people do.
Yeah, 7:30 Central Time, it says here. 16 involved, multiple victims.
Wow, that's messed up.
Yeah, it's crazy what's been happening recently.
Oh yeah.
We over that. It was Bristol. We over that.
I wish I knew why the 8 car is doing that, but I have no idea. Maybe he just really likes leading laps or something.
Pace car is off. Green flag, all clear.
Will we get a long green flag run this time? Who knows?
Gonna let you in, James, so I can slam my back bumper here.
Okay.
MVP! MVP!
Bye-bye.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it, you think you wouldn't take the whole front end off of your car in the process. But
And right about now, I'm wishing this was a regular half-distance race, to be honest.
Yeah, well, it would be pretty nice to win this thing in 15 laps time rather than go another 115, but we have to soldier on. We're in good shape, 1.3 seconds back, lap car way ahead, and you're the car to beat currently, so just keep getting after it. I prefer to be doing this full distance than Daytona. The quickest lap of the race so far is 50.413, and that came a couple of laps ago at lap 63.
And by the way, if anybody was wondering, we don't have a high drag package for this race like the real guys will this weekend, but I can safely say I'd rather do without it. I don't think that's gonna create draft racing anyway, to be honest.
Doing great. 2 seconds back to Dwayne behind you, and you just started lap 70.
What's the fuel situation looking like right now?
"23 laps remaining. 12.2 gallons. So I'm thinking lap 90 maybe?
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, providing we can get another 20 laps on the green.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about right now. You know, we could probably pit here and not go a lap down. We might go a lap down, we might not, I don't know, we'd have to try it.
Is it getting that bad?
No, it's driving great right now. Just throwing ideas out there.
Okay. Well, if we pit at 90, we'll have at least 2 more stops to make it to the end.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it right now. We'll probably get more cautions anyway.
Yeah, just focus on getting away from these guys. You're pulling away quite nicely, 3 seconds back to P2, so let's just focus on that for now. I'll keep you updated on the fuel, then we'll decide when we get closer to a window.
Yep. Yeah, we can really only go about 31 laps on a tank, so we'd need to, like he said, to make it to the end from here. Perhaps taking 2 tires if the stop warrants it.
All clear. Jumping in chat was suggesting lap 95. We can make it to 94, but that's going to be really tight. I mean, I think he'll run out just at pit entrance, so I'm thinking maybe 93 at most.
Yeah, sounds good.
You gonna let me by, or you gonna make me pass you? 'Cause if I do, it's probably not gonna be good for
Way to crash yourself, bud.
you. You just cut right in front of me, you dumbass. Yeah.
Sure, bud.
Yeah, okay. I shouldn't even ask.
Yeah, so just run someone over because, you know,
These guys are really hurting my focus right now.
The 25 seemed to check up into 1, and the 8 just bumped it in there, so that's what that's about.
Yep, I just muted them. They're really hurting my focus right now.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's getting pretty tight right now.
Okay, well hold on to it for another 10 laps. I think we're going to come in 90.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to back the corners up a little more.
The arrow push is real.
Yeah, it's one of the few tracks where you can actually...
Do whatever you have to do. 2.5 seconds behind you, so you've got a bit of space.
Sorry, Dwayne. Thought I had more of a run.
Missed my braking point there.
Yeah, Kitten Swag just pointed out we're halfway, so about 1 hour and 30 minutes after the start, we're halfway. Ah, shit. Oh, I forgot you've got them muted. Well, it's just starting to heat up between the 25 and the 8. So I would expect a yellow pretty soon here.
Oh boy.
That was a douchebag move.
Oh yeah, I saw it. Hell, we tried driving through you 3 or 4 different times and found.
He actually rerun in the 25, the 8 did, and the 25 did actually hit the wall and it was stopped on track, but once again we didn't get a yellow.
That sounds about right.
So let's stretch this fuel out to the end. I'll keep you updated on the situation. For now we're looking at around 91, I believe.
10-4.
Hey, Dwayne, thanks for the space there.
No problem, bud.
Watch out, he just went back. That was stupid.
Warning still moved up, so I appreciate that.
Yep. Alright, he's in the middle, just be careful because who knows what he's gonna do.
Oh god, yeah, it's getting real tight now.
Can you hold on for 5 more laps?
I'll try.
I don't want you to be the first one to come in because I don't want you to fall back with all the crazies over there before they pitted. Another one came out in the wrong place. He's back again. All clear. Just let him by, Michael. There's no point of him wrecking you just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job. He was getting aggressive there. So bad for him to leave.
Yeah, but I lost another few tenths to Ari. Oh well, I guess it's better to lose a few tenths than get wrecked.
Yeah, I'm not concerned about Ari because I know when you're on fresh tires you can beat him easily, so it's okay, just keep going. A couple more laps and we'll pit on 90, I think. So just keep it straight for now, turning in the turns, and we'll be okay.
Yeah, he made up 2 seconds on me on this run.
Let's do one more lap after this one and then we'll come in.
Yep.
Okay, so come on in, 4 tires, and we'll fill her up.
2 car pitting, 2 car pitting.
Pitting.
Outside Ari. He hit the cone, he just slid, he just crashed. Okay, you're all clear, all good.
James stay in the car.
Wow.
Big chunk 'em.
Somehow I didn't get busted for speeding avoiding that.
I was lucky he didn't take me out with him.
Yep.
12 is pitting.
Okay, so you're gonna enter on the backstretch, of course. Don't get a penalty. Bit of grass there. You're all clear, all good.
I hope Ari has damage from that. Like, not that I didn't want to race him, but it was just easier when my biggest competition makes a mistake, you know?
His right front is slightly crimpled, nothing too serious, so I don't think he'll be too affected.
I was hoping to hear better news from me.
I'll keep you updated on his times when all of this cycles through.
Pit it in, pit.
Thanks.
Wow. All clear.
I don't know what that was about. Maybe he's trying to get out of my way there.
Yeah, at least it's okay. We made it through, so nothing to worry about. That was a little weird though.
He probably just saw me coming and he was like, well, I'm gonna get out of his way, and then I went to make a move, and then he made a move, and then I had to make a move to go around him.
Hey, Renzi, we'll probably do it in the front stretch, dude. I know you'll probably gain a lot of time on me in the corners.
Thank you. Hey, Gary. I'm thinking the 4 car must have pitted real early, because now he's not quite up to pace. So he probably just pitted pretty early. Anybody feeling like trying out MoveBot, type exclamation point wheel.
Harry is currently lapping about 2/10 slower than you.
Hey, nice.
10-4. Now that's the kind of news we want to hear.
Yeah, he's in a bit of traffic too, so he's struggling a little bit with that, but I think he will be slower because of the damage slightly, but everything will help us. Outside, clear. So this 4 car, there's no way he could have pitted and jumped us that much, right?
Nah, I'm thinking he stopped pretty early.
Okay, I see. Well, yeah, much faster than him, so let's get around him. Inside door, you're gaining on him. Even. Bumper clear. Back to P1, lap 99.
Heading. Go high.
Thank you.
Lap 101. Doing a great job, Michael. 50, actually 60 laps to go.
Yep, thank you. Let's just try to keep an eye on when this 4-car pits.
Okay. I'll look out for him. You have no threats in terms of speed. The only threat is him in terms of strategy, so I'll keep an eye out for him and I'll let you know what he does.
Yep, that's exactly what I was worried about him for.
Whoa. Okay.
What happened there? He just stopped in the middle of the track.
I'm gonna let you guess. It's two guys, the 25 and the 8, the ones you muted earlier, and the ones who are expanding their friendship since lap 1.
Well, that doesn't make it about strategy anymore, so I can thank them for that at least. We're gonna beat them now, it's gonna be on pure speed.
Yeah, and we've got lots of that, so big smile on my face right now.
Yeah, we're not out of the woods just yet, but it's looking good.
Yep. I'm just gonna quickly take a look back and let you know what happened.
10-4. Excuse me.
So the 8 car was passing the 25 on the inside into 3 very cleanly, no problems, and then the 25 basically was letting him by, then turned down into him. But the 8 got away, and 25 somehow ended up stuck in the middle of the track.
That sounds about right. He was stopped literally right in front of me in the middle of the track.
Okay, so we're going to take 8.5 gallons just to make sure we're full up and 4 tires.
Yep. I think he was trying to level the playing field. Is that alright?
So one guy ruined a great job on pit strategy there. We would have had a great race.
What was the time on that stop?
I don't know, I wasn't paying attention to be honest.
They seem pretty decent, so I guess the crew isn't going to be in the unemployment line tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I just hope this goes green to the end. I think we got a real shot if we, if that happens, basically.
Good stuff. Okay, P1. Again, as usual, where we should be. Some heated conversation between the 25 and the 8 right now, so I guess it's a good thing you muted them.
Yeah.
Why don't those cars have any fenders? Why are the wheels open?
Looks like Ari's back in 8th.
Whatever happened to him? Huh? Banned.
Got banned.
Like for on-track stuff or off-track? Oh, yeah, I remember that. Okay. They banned him for that?
Wait, are we talking about Eisenbeck?
They're kind of...
Are we on 2 to go, or pacing?
2 to go.
Oh, that?
Got it. Good.
2 hours in, boys.
Yeah,
About
King
2
Kid.
hours in. We're approaching 2 hours in, so
A lot of people
this isn't
getting banned
taking
on iRacing recently.
quite as long as once thought.
What's his YouTube name? No, I can't remember.
Bonsich, yeah. So I'm thinking if this doesn't go, if this stays green to the end, we're not going to go the full tank. We can't. It's just going to get too tight. 1 to go, by the way.
Okay, I'll keep looking at the numbers and I'll make the calculations, and whenever we pit, I'll adjust it accordingly.
Yep. No, they're talking about Bonsich, I think. I really hope we don't get too many more cautions.
As long as the 25 and the 8 stay separated, we'll be good.
Yeah, I hope so.
So we'll have 54 laps to go when we go back green.
Yep.
Alright, let's do this. Pace cars off. Green flag. All clear. Nice job pulling away from him.
Go outside, Thomas.
Okay.
Thanks.
Someone here in chat is saying that the 4 crashed at some point. I don't know, we're not understanding it currently, but yeah.
10-4.
Apparently he didn't leave enough room between you two and he hit the cone and crashed, although Ari did that, so I don't know. Let's not worry about it. You're pulling away from him, so clean track ahead. Let's get it done.
Wait, I don't understand. They're saying it's my fault that he wrecked or something?
Oh no, the guy who's saying it thought it was Marcus instead of Ari who crashed while pitting. So I don't know, it's all screwed up. He's not blaming you, I don't know, no one understands him, just don't worry about it.
10-4. It was definitely Ari, though. I mean, he's still mid-pack or so. I'm not worried about him.
Oh no, it's not. They're not blaming you for it, and yeah, it was definitely Ari who was trying to pass you coming in, and he just took it in too hot. But no, the guy in chat, I think he's just got his things mixed up. We're okay. No one's blaming you. Just focus now.
Yeah, that's the disadvantage of calling out your pit stops. Everybody knows when you're pitting when you're the leader.
Yeah, well, it worked out fine for us. It didn't work so well for him. And the pit entrance here is pretty narrow, so if there were more guys pitting behind him, that could have been pretty ugly.
Yep.
The way he stopped, he was basically blocking the entire entrance.
Yeah, only 47 more extremely tense laps to go. For me, anyway. Man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really nervous right now. It's only gonna get worse as this race goes on. Because I'm just not that used to running up front, leading so many laps in all honesty. It's a little different when you're leading laps, you gotta pace yourself a little better. I'm just praying it goes green to the end of this race. That's what I want to see. Green to the end. Because I think that'll be our best shot to win.
You're lapping about a 10 quicker than Marcus, so you just keep pulling away from him. So just keep doing what you're doing. We'll be good.
There's no need to block Raul. My bad. Thank you.
Just gotta keep doing what we're doing. And pray to the racing gods that this stays green. To the end. To the bitter end.
Lap 20, Marcus behind you has company now from the number 10, so that'll keep him busy. Just keep pulling away, 2.5 seconds back.
Yep.
40 laps to go. 17 remaining on fuel. Just under 17 when he finished this lap. 16 and a half by the end of it.
Yeah, we're not gonna run the full tank.
What are you thinking? Which lap?
130 to 133, I'll let you know.
Okay. Yeah, jumping in chat is saying if we let the guys behind us short pit, they might jump us. I'll keep an eye out on the guys behind and I'll let you know if any of them go in.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. You have to do it by 128 anyway, so they can't jump us too far.
Well, we've got the most speed, so we're good in those terms. Just hopefully this last pit stop will be good for us and we'll be able to remain out front.
Yep.
Ari is back to 10th, by the way, so he's not much of a threat now. I get that damage was quite important for us.
Yeah, aero damage here is a big no-no.
Hello, John.
Thanks.
Well, I've got some good news.
What's that?
So the 25 and the 8 who are having their troubles earlier on, the 25, Mac, has blinked out and he's gone. He has just reconnected, but hopefully they'll separate them.
Yeah, hopefully they're done.
He has reconnected, but he's not back out on track, so I think we may be okay. Hopefully he stays green. Still pulling away from Marcus, 3 seconds back now. Next car in front is 17.5 seconds ahead, lap car.
really tight there. Might have to stop sooner rather than later. It keeps going like this.
Sorry. I thought you were further low. I was gonna give it to you. Oh, what? And
And just brush the wall. It's like
Did
the
you
third
scrape the
time
wall there, or was that some kind of glitch with the sound?
I scraped it. That's like the third time I've done it, though. We'll be okay.
Yeah, it looks fine. Well, actually, just where the contingency stickers are, a little bit of a scratch, but we're okay.
Yeah, we'll be fine. It didn't even come up as a 0x on my screen.
Yep. When do you want to pit then? Any ideas so far?
133.
33, okay. Let's do it.
Get that draft. Get that draft. Oh, that arrow push. It's killing me.
oh, they ruined my roof.
Inside. Clear. For some reason, everyone comes up on the track by there and then just goes back in to the lane.
Yeah, because it's allowed by iRacing. Well, according to the track anyway, that's allowed.
Really? When I was practicing here, I came out just by there before where you're supposed to, and I got a black flag. It said to come back in.
Well, it's not supposed to be allowed, but that people do that anyway.
Let him go if he wants it. Inside. Clear.
Alright, next time by, next time by.
Got it. How much fuel do you want? Any idea?
Fill her up.
Okay, so we're going to take... We need 15.7, but the least is 15.3, so we're going to put in 17 gallons. Let him know you're pitting.
Two-car pitting, two-car pitting. See, now they know when I'm pitting, because I had to say that.
Yeah, no worries. You're still faster, so we'll be okay.
Here's the money stop.
Okay, stay low for now. When you come out, you've got some cars coming. Okay, you're clear after the 15? All clear.
Sorry, my fault.
At least we got through that clean. Outside door. Clear.
Oh, I had nothing to do with you. That's not your fault.
Yeah, he slipped up there, so that wasn't your fault. But at least he knows that.
Damage? Let me know what the damage is.
The right front headlight is slightly bent in, but it doesn't look too terrible. How does it feel?
Feels fine. We're going for it.
Yeah. Is the speed okay? I think so. You're approaching 200 now, so yeah, we're perfectly fine. Good stuff.
Just pray it stays green.
Yep. Praying to the Gomez gods of New York City over here.
Clean race from NYC. 22 incidents.
Good luck from Ragu.
I reckon turn.
Damn it.
Damn it, Gomez.
Let's do...
Alright, well, we've got the speed, so no need to be concerned. Just got to get a good restart.
Let's do it again. 4 tires, no fuel.
4 tires, no fuel. Got it. 73 viewers, by the way, so thank you, Jeff, for tweeting it out.
Oh, I gotta pit. Everybody's gonna pit. This track chews up
You're fine. I
tires.
got loose. You kind of just stayed there. Wasn't trying to block you.
Yeah, I know.
Even a few laps, it'll just kill your tires here.
I wasn't wanting to overcorrect into the wall. I was just wanting it to slide up there, but it never slid up.
Yeah, see, only like one car on the lead lap stayed out. You gotta pit here. Money stop. 2.6 seconds optional.
We don't care. Just get out as soon as you're done.
Yep.
Okay. Third off pit row. 2 tire heroes in front of you.
Yeah, fourth. We made the right call.
Yep, we're in good shape.
10 stayed out and 3 took 2 tires. We made the right call there. Well, it's P4 if this 8 pits, which he has every time. I don't know why. So, let's just pray it goes green to the end from here, maybe. Maybe that'll work.
Green until lap 156, and then if a yellow comes out and we're first, I won't complain.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not concerned at all because unlike New Hampshire, I see that we're clearly the dominant car. You're faster than all of these guys. A slight amount of damage, but that shouldn't affect us. So get after it. Let's do this.
Yep.
Send anybody here.
It's actually just going to be just under 20 laps actually. But yes. Well, we don't. Well, let's not jinx it, alright guys? We still got a number of laps left to go. Anything can happen. There is a lot that can still happen in 18 laps, at Indy especially, where the laps take forever. Well, I did get all the optional fixed, by the way, so we're good on that front. We only had 2.7 seconds optional, so we were pretty good there. I'm just trying to be realistic here. I'm not an optimist by nature.
Eight just hit the wall in front of you just now, I believe. Interesting.
Yeah, very.
He's the guy who was fighting with the 25 earlier on, but I don't see the 25 anywhere near us, so we should be safe.
Oh, now he decides to stay out.
Of course. What else did you expect?
I guess these guys aren't as predictable as I thought they were.
Yep. But he's damaged quite severely. The two cars in front of you, I'll take a look now.
Well, the 3 car only has like 2 tires, I think, so I don't know.
Both first place and second place have right front fender damage. You have right front headlight damage, so I don't think yours should be as severe. You're much faster, we know that, so let's keep it clean. Because of course the crazies are going to come out now, and let's get around them and win this thing.
Yes, he is second in the points right now. That's why we got to get around him immediately. We got to get through these guys as quickly as possible and just beat the piss out of this car for the last 19 laps or so.
Alright, Justin, I accidentally turned off the car.
Are we going green this time by?
No worries.
Yeah, 1 to green. Coming to the green right now this time.
I don't ever do that, and I forgot which button it was.
Okay, keep an eye on the 10. Pace cars off. Going. 3 wide behind you, inside. Just 1 car inside. He's on your bumper, you're going to clear him into 1. All clear. Watch the dive bomb. You're all clear. All clear. Come on. Outside. You're even with him. You're pulling away. Slight advantage. Even. He's at your door. Gonna clear him. All clear. Let's get after the 10 car. Outside, you're by his door, even with him. Pulling away from him, almost clear, not quite yet. Okay, yep, clear. Nice job.
Come on up.
Sorry about that, I didn't want to call it too early because I didn't want to risk him getting a run, you coming into him.
Oh, sorry if I came up a little bit, man.
10-4, no worries.
Got this, man. Let's get after it. Hopefully green till the end. It's all yours.
Nice save.
There.
15 laps to go. It's all you.
Gotcha. He's got to be wheeling the shit out of that right now. Hopefully he burns his stuff up.
Yep, I'll keep an eye on him. I'll let you know how much he's pushing. Yeah, he's sliding all over the place, trying to get you, so no concerns.
Yeah, he was keeping up for a little bit, now he's falling off by a few tenths a lap, it looks like. At least 1/10 a lap. We're not out of the woods yet, though.
Nope, but all we need is 6 more laps and then I don't care, shit can go down. We'll be in good shape if the yellow comes out that late. Hopefully not until then though.
Keep your fingers crossed, man.
Yep. The whole field is nicely spread out, so I think we shall be okay. Don't want to speak too soon, but looks good for now.
Yeah, like I said, keep your fingers crossed.
9 laps to go.
I threw one away at Pocono. I'm not going to let that happen again. I'll tell you that much. They're going to have to take it from me. Because I'm sick of this winless streak. 44 starts without a win this season. I've had enough of that.
Seven to go.
If I win this one, I'm taking the rest of the week off. I'll get...
Okay. I'm still going to try and convince you to go for another one, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Well, maybe I will. I don't know.
Up to 90 viewers, by the way. So, big day for you.
Oh yeah, that's my highest view count ever. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. 5 to go with the Brickyard 400.
And we are officially safe. So if the yellow comes out now, you've got it. So keep on focusing, keep on pushing, but just in case it comes out, we'll be okay.
Yep, the 6 has fallen back.
Yeah, no threat from behind, no one in front, so clean air. Let's get to the finish nicely and start burning them down. Four to go.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If I don't win the championship by any stretch of the imagination, this will definitely be the highlight of the season.
Indeed, finally, with me spotting for you, we've got a solid run all the way throughout. You were dominating all 160 laps, so very happy today, very proud. I'm sure you are too. It was a great race. We've still got 3 laps to go, but we can start slowly celebrating.
Yeah, we're not out of the woods yet. I know I've said that like a million times now, but it's true.
Yeah, just make sure no squirrels run out in front of you like they did to Harvick at Atlanta.
Yeah. If I win this, it'll be my biggest win ever on iRacing.
Absolutely dominated so far.
Come on, I want to see that white flag. Come on.
2 laps to go. Well, 1.5.
Yeah. Let's see that white flag, baby. Come on.
Dylan is 2 seconds back, no threat. Too soon to back off, but of course, don't do anything crazy, which I'm sure you're not.
White flag.
Indeed, 1 lap to go. Make it a good one.
4 more corners, boys. It's been a long fucking wait. "20 very long weeks. Maybe this will be the day."
Oh shit, I think Moobot just timed out his first individual, so that's a highlight as well.
Oh boy.
Told you, a straight line from here. Beautiful job, Michael, you deserve it. Really great race.
Do it.
Yeah! That's all you fucking do it! Yeah, man, that's how you fucking do it. Thank you. Awesome job. That's how you fucking do it.
Yep, dominated completely, Michael. I'm really proud, really happy that we finally got this for you. You deserved it after the last couple of shitty weeks, but you came back with a strong performance and no one had anything for you today.
Whew, thank you, guys. Finally won one of these stupid races after 45 tries.
Yeah, you were flying, man.
Guess aerodynamics don't mean.
Go do some nice donuts for me. Celebrate, you deserve this thing. Nice place to win at, too.
I was off like 2 mile an hour.
Oh yeah. Finally, we get to do the burnouts.
Yeah, I took no tires. I was just trying to hold on.
Oh boy.
There
Are
was
you
only
boys
about a
ready?
2.5 lap difference in tires too. I pitted just before that caution.
See y'all later. Good race.
Yeah, I can't believe we won the Brickyard! We can't kiss the bricks, but I can do something else, probably. Thank you, guys. I can't believe we finally won one of these fuckers.
Finally, that paint scheme got it done. Of course, with you. Beautiful. I wish iRacing let me see the smoke, but that was great anyway.
I don't really care.
Oh, thank you guys. What a fucking epic race. Do a burnout right on the bricks, too. Now if only I could... Now if only you could drive it into victory lane.
Yep.
Man, my first ever top split win in the NASCAR iRacing series, boys. How about that? It comes at one of the biggest races of the year, too.
Alright, Michael, hell of a race. Really happy. You deserve this thing. Hopefully you'll give it another try on Saturday. I wouldn't mind getting another one this week, but right now I'm really just happy that I can finally add that winner sticker to your paint scheme, so I'll get that sent to you tonight, probably.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. Thank you. You did a great job tonight, man.
No problem, my pleasure. So I'm going to get out of here, save the replay, and I'm going to join the stream to watch the replays with you of Big Junk. So thank you again, Michael. Congratulations, and we'll discuss anything else over email. So thank you, and enjoy your Friday.
Yes, you too. Thank you. Oh, well, this is as far as we can go. We can't actually go to victory lane. But man, what a fucking awesome win. What a race to do it in. Only took me 45 tries, but we finally got a win. Didn't really make any mistakes, except for hitting that guy coming out of turn 4, but... yeah, I'm in the chase. Yep, we get the winner sticker, finally. Well, I already accomplished one of my goals. One of my goals coming into the season was to win a top split race, and it took me a long time, but we finally did it. 119 laps led, really.